And I think it's important that we get this in context. ASIO, as you know, is vector agnostic, if you like, with regard to threats, terrorist threats. This is but one of them. We have had one out of 22 incidents in this country since September 14 where it is alleged that it's attributable to a right-wing extremist ideology. And those stats alone bring a perspective to this, which I think we need to be very conscious of.
Sorry, one of how many?
22. That's 7 attacks, Senator, and 15 thwarted attacks that have been planned that we've managed together with our police colleagues to disrupt.
Only one of them can be categorised as right-wing terrorist groups.
Well, allegedly, it's before the courts currently.
I'd say yes, you would say that.
But the assertion is, the allegation is that it was motivated by a right-wing extremist ideology.
I don't think that's the answer, Senator, what wanted from you, but anyhow, that's the facts.
That's actually quite offensive. I don't actually support any form of terrorism. No. So whether it be right-wing, left-wing, any group within society, so please don't...
Your focus has been, anyhow.
Well, and I've told you why. It's because of the events of Christchurch, and I think we owe it to the Australian people to actually ask a few questions about that.
Well, you've been told, and I tried to make this easy for everyone by my first question, Mr Lewis is somewhat restricted in what he can say.
I understand that, and I haven't pushed him to go anywhere he can't. So, Mr Lewis, just so I understand your answer, is it that in ASIO's opinion there hasn't been a demonstrable increase in right-wing extremism, or is it more that you're not really in a position to say?
Well, you've asked me that indirectly in about 4 different ways, Senator. I mean, what I've said is that the right-wing extremist organisations, as we know them, are better organised now than they have been in the past.
Yep.
That was as far as I went with that assertion.
Okay.
And then I've presented you with the statistics of where the actual threats that have presented to our community have appeared and what the balance is of those. And I think if you can extract from that some understanding of where this sits in relative terms, then that would be beneficial.
Sure, understand.